Yes, the official trailer for Top Gun Maverick dropped today. Looks really awesome. Trailer opens with a bang with Maverick just flying through the sky, and before it cuts to the Top Gun Maverick official trailer splash screen. We then get a shot of the F-14 Tomcat passing over the snowy mountains, along with the Top Gun gong going off in the background. After that, we get Maverick, appears to be walking up. I'm pretty sure he's walking up to a, I believe it's another F-14 that's kind of mounted up on a pedestal. But there's some talk in the background. I believe they refer to him as the one of their top pilots ever. The rest of the shots in the trailer are all F-18s. So the movie's clearly going to be about F-18 combat training. We get a high-speed shot of an F-18 screaming through a canyon before we get an overhead shot of a Top Gun class, and then a few close-ups of some of our actors. Side note here, this last guy, I didn't recognize him. Well, I recognized him. I thought I recognized him, but I wasn't sure from where. I looked him up on IMDb. He was in Fantastic Four, and he was in the Insurgent series. So that's where I recognize him from. I've seen the Insurgent movies, and I've seen parts of the Fantastic Four reboot from 2016. So that's why I kind of recognize him. He's got a different hairstyle, and I think he's got a bit of a mustache here. And he might have some extra makeup on. So that's why it was kind of like, it's like, who is that guy? He kind of looks familiar, but not really, but maybe. Can't quite place him. So anyway, there's that. Then we cut back to some more shots of combat training before we see Maverick's signature move, the hit the throttle and pull back on the stick in order to hit the brakes and let the guy fly by you. Then we get some comic relief with Maverick saying that he was surprised to be invited back, with what I suspect is a commanding officer telling him those were orders. or they're called orders, Maverick. So in other words, it wasn't an invitation. He was ordered to come back to Top Gun flight school, which is kind of odd considering the teaser trailer had him had a superior officer saying that he should be a general by now. Well, yeah, based on Tom Cruise's age, if this was a real Navy officer, he would be a general by now. He would have his own, he'd probably be commanding a fleet. He would not more than likely be an instructor at Top Gun flight school. But, you know, it's a movie, so we'll go with it. It's fun. Then we get some more dogfighting shots with Maverick being Maverick, flying up between two other jet fighters, like super close together, or at least it looks super close together. Then a bar scene, some tension, what looks like a funeral, and then, you know, we see Jennifer Connelly holding on to him, riding on the motorcycle. So Jennifer Connelly is clearly the love interest here. There's like I said, there's a funeral, so clearly somebody dies, probably in a combat training accident, similar to how Goose died in the first Top Gun movie. And of course the bar scene, so we'll probably have some kind of song that gets sung by, I'm guessing, whoever the new hotshot pilot is. Maybe trying to hit on some other new love interest. And then at the very end we get Maverick screaming overhead in what looks like some kind of experimental aircraft. And he's got a full oxygen mask on. So there's probably something there as well. Maybe it's whoever ends up winning the Top Gun school gets to fly this experimental aircraft, or maybe he's just gonna be, you know, maybe it's him deciding to take one last chance or one last risk and fly this experimental craft, see what it can do. Who knows? He does fly super close to the ground, so he's below the hard deck. More than likely, it reminded me of him and Goose always talking about buzzing the tower. That scene at the very end of the trailer. That's what that reminded me of, buzzing the tower. I think that's more than likely one of the officers down there that's just kind of standing there ready to take it. The guy doesn't get knocked down. I don't know if that would actually knock you down or not. But that's neither here or there right now. Anyway, this whole trailer looks super cool. I'm looking forward to this movie. I like the original Top Gun a lot. I do think it's interesting, though, that when the original Top Gun movie came out, the Air Force actually had an increase in recruitment afterwards. What I think is interesting is that in the second shot, I think it's the first shot where you see Maverick looking up at the plane that's mounted there. The words Navy are in pretty big, bold letters. They're not quite centered on the image. They're a little off center, but it's there, Navy, and that's what's kind of funny. The original one, I think most people didn't know that it was the Navy, despite the fact that the movie took place on an aircraft carrier. So like I said, there was a massive a spike in Air Force recruitment because people were like, oh, fighter jets, that's Air Force. Yeah, it's Navy too. So this time it's almost like they're trying to say Navy, not Air Force, Navy. So, but anyway, been looking forward to this movie for a little while. Once I heard that they were planning on a sequel, kind of piqued my interest, and it looks like it's gonna be pretty cool. So yeah, that's all I got. Let me know what you think of this trailer. Do you like it? Are you looking forward to this movie? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you get notified of new videos. And we'll see you in the next one.